again to another episode of Football Roundup, where we give you the freshest update on football from every angle of the planet.
Yeah.
Messi gets £170,000 per week from cashstrapped Barcelona even if he leaves. Bayern Leverkusen have signed Timothy Fosu-mensah from Man Utd. Diego Simeone named coach of the decade ahead of Zidane, Guardiola and Mourinho. And before we move ahead to have an in-depth view of what made news of the day, guys, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and we are good to go. Cash-strapped Barcelona will still have to fork out a massive £170,000 per week to Lionel Messi until 2025 if he does eventually leave in the summer, according to reports. Messi was desperate to leave the Spanish giants for free in the summer after becoming disillusioned with proceedings on and off the pitch, but Barcelona blocked any move by insisting suitors, particularly Manchester City, would have to pay his £629 million release clause. Messi's future is now up in the air, with it still being expected that he will leave in the summer, and if that is the case, he will still earn an eye-watering £170,000 a week for the next 4 years from Barcelona due to a contractual agreement, according to Marca. The report claims that a 6-time Ballon d'Or winner will bank £34.7 million at the end of this 2020-21 campaign, which is half of his £69.4 million bonus that was agreed when he put a pen to paper on his last contract renewal in 2017. The other half of the £69.4 million bonus is reportedly being paid in installments, which will see the Argentine icon receive money in 8 separate payments over 4 years, which will go on to 2025. That will equate to roughly £170,000 a week for Messi, who has attracted plenty of interest from both Man City and Paris Saint-Germain. This would be another huge financial blow for Barcelona, which the club's currently crippling debt approaching €1 billion. The La Liga side announced during the 2019-20 season that they expected to be the first club to break the £1 billion barrier for income in a single year in football. However, that figure was blown off, of course, by the coronavirus pandemic. As a result, the club took a loss of almost $100 million for the campaign, and there are concerns this season could be even worse. And according to Catalonia's leading newspaper La Vanguardia, that has added to the total the club owes, with a net debt of €500 million being topped up by a runaway deficit amounting to more than €400 million. The piece explains that the next president and his board will have to deal with the situation as a priority, with €420 million of that debt owed in the next 12 months. That is something the club cannot currently afford, and so expensive restructuring of those debts will likely be needed, throwing the club into a further financial hole. Meanwhile, despite City and PSG remaining in pursuit of Messi, the Argentine kept his cards close to his chest when speaking about his future at the end of December. "I'm not sure at all about my future," he told journalist Jody Evole. "I'm going to wait until the season ends, and I don't know if I will go or not, but if I do, I want to go in the best way possible." Gunnar Solskjaer has said Manchester United's trip to Liverpool could not have come at a better time after moving top of the Premier League for the first time in 3 years. The United manager has described the showdown at Anfield on Sunday as a test of character and quality, but insists his sides are ready, hungry and excited. Solskjaer believes United are in good position going into the game against reigning champions Liverpool, having claimed a hard-fought 3 points against Burnley on Tuesday. Speaking of United's upcoming game at Liverpool, Solskjaer said, "What a brilliant position to be in. We know it's going to be hard. What an unbelievable 3.5 seasons Liverpool have had, but we are ready and excited for it. We couldn't have asked for a better time to go there. We are hungry for it, and it's a test of character and quality again. We're in good position going into it." Timothy Fosu-mensah has landed in Germany to complete his move from Manchester United to Bayern Leverkusen. The Dutch defender is set to move on a permanent £1.8 million deal and sign a 4-year contract until June 2024. Ajax, Marseille and Hertha Berlin had also been interested after he rejected a new contract at United, but Leverkusen, who sit third in the Bundesliga table, have won the race. Fosu-mensah's deal at Old Trafford is set to expire this summer, and Gunnar Solskjaer said last week he was happy for the player to leave the club this transfer window to get regular playing time somewhere else. The 23-year-old has only played 30 times for United since making his debut as a substitute in the 3-2 win over Arsenal in February 2016. United have only been involved in one transfer deal this transfer window, after they completed the signing of winger Amad Diallo from Atalanta on a 4.5-year deal. Atletico Madrid boss Diego Simeone has seen off competition from the likes of Pep Guardiola and Jose Mourinho to be declared coach of the decade. The fiery Argentine has this week had the honor bestowed on him by the International Federation of Football History and Statistics (IFFHS), after the numbers had been crunched on his last 10 years in the Spanish capital. Simeone has come out on top against the likes of Guardiola, Mourinho and his main rival Zinedine Zidane, despite having just one league title to show for his time at Atletico so far. The 50-year-old has transformed the club into a European powerhouse during his tenure, after transitioning from player to manager and bringing silverware to the previously regarded lesser team in Madrid. In a statement, the IFFHS noted, Simeone realized a great performance with his club Atletico Madrid in this decade. 1 La Liga title, 1 Copa del Rey, 1 Supercopa de España, 2 UEFA Europa League titles, 2 UEFA Super Cup titles and 2 times runners-up in UEFA Champions League final. His regularity and his power made the difference to win the award of the decade from 2011 to 2020. During the last decade, Simeone has won fewer European titles than Zidane and not as many league honors like Guardiola, but has accrued enough points in the ranking system due to his consistency at Atletico helm. The overall result placed Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp second and third respectively, while Real Madrid Champions League maestro Zidane could only feature in 7th place, 1 spot behind Unai Emery. The overall result was determined by every manager's ranking each year between 2011 and 2020, with points assigned based on their yearly finishes. As things currently stand, Simeone could finally be set to add to his La Liga title of 2012-14, with Atletico sitting proudly atop La Liga. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and please don't forget to comment, like and most especially subscribe to always ensure updated news in the world of football comes to you.